everyone, my name is RehanAllahwala. I am an entrepreneur since I was 13. And since the arrival of the internet, I've been using the internet since 1995, 97, and email since 1993. And a lot of things have changed in the world, like especially when it comes to post YouTube and post LinkedIn and post Google era. A lot of techniques have changed, and I believe that what I'm going to teach in this course can be applied in solving world's biggest problems. There can be water problem, energy crisis, climate change, whatever you can think of. In this course, I will try to make you the Greta Thunberg or Malala Yousafzai of that subject. You will become a key person of influence in that subject. But it will take time. It will not happen overnight. It will take at least a few years for you to become a key person of influence in that subject. But these techniques which I'm going to teach you can be applied by a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old, anyone who has a problem, a huge desire, a huge passion to solve a particular problem. You could be looking for a cure for MS. You could be looking for a spinal cord injury problem. You could be looking for a spinal bifida issue. Whatever you think is unsolvable problem, you might not be able to solve it completely in your lifetime because some problems can't really be solved in our lifetimes. But you will be able to create a snowball effect and create a large dent on that problem for the planet to follow you, learn from you, and take it to the next level. I'm making this course for people who are joining our companies to become researchers, to become problem solvers, and trying to solve problems in my home country of Pakistan and other places in the world. At the same time, there are some friends of mine who are facing diseases which we don't find cures for, or we don't know the cures for, to be exact. But I believe that these techniques of researching, collaborating, and feedback loop will allow these problems to really be solved over the years, not overnight, but it will take some time. So I'm sharing to the best of my knowledge. I would love your feedback after the course is ended. Feel free to connect with me on social media. Feel free to do other courses of mine. And I hope and I wish you the best. And I would love to hear from you at the end of the course, what you thought of it. Thank you. Passion, inspiration. Why are you wanting to solve this problem? You know, the universe has rewarded us or given us issues which we think are problems. But sometimes these problems create a desire in us which allow us to have a drive to solve that particular problem or to do something for them. Sometimes we feel that we really can't solve this problem, it's too big of a problem. Say you want to solve the water crisis on the planet or the climate crisis on the planet. It sounds like a huge problem, right? But what I'm going to teach you in this course will allow you to engage with the people who are solving these problems, who are trying to do something about it. And maybe they will solve 0.01% or 10% or 20% of the problem. But collectively, as humanity, if we learn how to do this collaboration, we can definitely make a big dent. But the driving force of solving a problem will be your passion and your desire to solve it. If you're really anxious to solve this problem, to find a cure for what you're looking for, you will definitely find it. And the steps which I'm going to guide you in this course will help you get there. I cannot create passion inside you. It must be something which you already have. And think and contemplate, meditate on what is exactly that you desire. If you know what you desire, I'll help you get there. So what is the problem that is disturbing you? What are you anxious about? What is something which has happened in your family which keeps you awake? which you really want to solve. My problem which I'm trying to solve is the world poverty. I don't like to see the poverty around me. I want people to be empowered. I want people to be equal. I don't know if I can solve this within my lifetime. I hope I can. But I'm trying to make the dent, as much dent as possible, towards making this happen. Maybe I'm just one drop in the stone towards creating the hole in that stone. Maybe I'm just one drop. But maybe thousands of people who are working on this SDG goal number 1 of ending poverty can collectively make a dent, make a hole in this huge rock of poverty issue in the planet. So what is your problem that you want to solve? Write it down, make sure that everybody knows it. And if you're having a book of mine about this, there is a section in the end where you should write the name of the problem you want to solve and your mission statement. Whatever your problem is you want to solve, you are trying to solve the world's poverty issue. You're trying to solve spinal bifida problem. You're trying to solve another issue on the planet. Write it down and then let the world know why you want to solve this and whatever your plan is, how much time you're putting into it. You might not know how to do it. I really don't know how to solve the world poverty problem, but I'm going to try my best as much as I can towards that issue. I hope that you will find your problem to be great, to be big enough that 1 billion people can be impacted through it. Or maybe you can cure the world disease, or like another friend of mine who wants to end blindness in the planet, maybe you can do something big like that also. Meditation. You know, as a human being, we have this monkey brain attached to in our head, which is constantly making us do this and that and this and that. And that's where meditation comes in. If you don't meditate, you need to start meditating, because it will allow you to focus, it will allow you to concentrate, it will allow you to complete whatever project you're starting. It will teach you to, be aware that the desires around you are pulling you towards you, but you can still stay on your course. There's a very old there's a very old test which is called the marshmallow test. You can YouTube it, where small kids were given one marshmallow in a room, and they were told that if they don't eat this marshmallow, which they're desiring to eat, and they can wait for 5 minutes, somebody will come and give them 2 marshmallows. And the result was that whoever did not eat that marshmallow and waited for 5 minutes got 2 marshmallows. Second, they performed really well in their marriages, in their life, in their careers, everything, because they had the patience to wait for 5 minutes to eat that marshmallow. Same thing will apply in this long journey which you're trying to take with me on this course, because you will need to be very patient to solve this large problem. The bigger the problem, the longer it will take to solve. If you want to make $1, you can make it in a jiffy. But if you're trying to make $1 billion, it will take some time. The process might be the same, but it will take just a longer period of time to achieve that goal. So you have to learn to meditate, because I found it to be an amazing tool to just be able to focus and stay calm and keep on going forward. So keep on meditating. Go on YouTube and write the word meditate. Find your own technique. There are lots of ways to do it. But the whole goal is to calm your mind down so that it can allow you to perform what you want to perform. So whatever the problem you're trying to solve, you have to know about the subject. You might have just found out about the word, like I did, some words, and then I started Googling them, started YouTubing them, and 10 minutes later of YouTubing, I know a little bit about that subject. But if you want to solve that problem, you have to look at that problem in many, many ways. You have to have the contextual information. How did it happen? Why is it happening? What's going on in the world? And you have to learn at least half an hour to 1 hour a day on that subject, so you can start moving forward and becoming a subject specialist. Start learning. My way of learning is I learned through YouTube. I watch every day almost half an hour of content which I'm interested in, and I just listen, and I sometimes go to sleep while I'm doing that, or sometimes I meditate while I'm listening so that I don't fall asleep, because learning something new is very hard. I learned something new today, so that, if normally I keep my hand like this and I just try to keep my hand like this, it will feel funny, it will feel uncomfortable. And they have some scientific name for this, and it's just something which your brain doesn't want to do. Your brain wants to come back to this normal, it feels normal. Just by doing this small little thing, you can see how hard it is to learn, because whenever you're learning, you're using your cognitive brain. And that means that cognitive brain is using more energy than your entire body is using. So it's a very, very intense work to learn. Learning is, it's very hard, but most of us have been through school, college, and university trying to learn something new, and it shouldn't be that hard. However, this is how I learn, and you will see in the next video that I have explained how teaching is even more important than learning. So whatever you learn, you have to teach so that your learning becomes better and your head becomes emptier. Whenever you teach something, somehow the brain makes some more space and you're able to learn even more. Once you teach something, you feel calmer and you are able to learn even more and more. That's something which I have found to be extremely amazing technique in learning. So the more you teach, the more you're able to learn actually. One of the best ways to learn is to teach. So whatever you have learned today, half an hour, 1 hour of the content which you learn, you need to teach on YouTube, on Facebook, so that people who are watching similar subjects can find you. As you start teaching, you will start becoming a smaller authority and a bigger authority and a bigger authority on that subject, so that people who are looking for solutions on the same subject as you are, they will start collaborating with you, connecting with you, asking you questions, and those questions will make you search for even better knowledge. So it's very, very important to start teaching whatever you're learning on a daily basis. So if you have spent half an hour on learning something, try to make at least 5 minutes of video which goes out there to teach. The video can automatically then be converted into a text which can then be published on your forums, on your groups, so that people will again find you who are looking for text-based information. Social media plays a very vital role in today's world for collaboration. So whatever your problem is, you have to create a Facebook page, LinkedIn page, WhatsApp group, LinkedIn group, Facebook group on that subject. So for example, you will create, if you're working on spinal bifida, so you will create a spinal bifida forum. You can add a country name wherever you're working. You can add that country name if you want, or you can just put global in front. So whoever is working globally on that subject will automatically connect with you, find you, search for you. And whenever you now read anything, listen to an audio, podcast, or a video, you will start sharing this content in this group. This will allow others who are looking for or trying to solve the same problem will be able to find the content easily. So whenever you are posting a video, you will post on these groups, on these forums, on these, be it LinkedIn, be it Facebook, so that more and more people become part of the learning which you're doing. They will point out your problems, your issues. They will give you more better videos based on the knowledge they have. They will also get encouraged to follow your way, and they will also share their knowledge in these groups, so that collectively we can solve this problem. It's very important to use this process, because this is the vital process of creating what I call a critical mass of people who will help us solve this problem. Creating critical mass is very important. Why? Because you need people in order to tell you what you're missing, what you can't see, whatever your blind spots are. So in your LinkedIn group, in your Facebook group, you need at least 100 people who are interested in the subject. How do you find those people? Google the word you're trying to solve. Now, when you have a list of the website who have which has the information about this subject, go and find those people on LinkedIn. Add those people on LinkedIn and then send them your introduction video, asking them to join your Facebook group or your LinkedIn group so you have a critical mass trying to solve that problem. Maybe in this journey you will find another group which is already working on this. Go and join that group. Add the admin of that group, add the moderator of that group to your network so that they become your friends, so that they know that your mission is aligned with their mission, and they will help you and they will collaborate with you in order to solve this problem. That is a very, very important point, to find the other people who are also interested in solving the same problem. You cannot solve a big problem alone. You need other people to help you solve that problem. So find those people. Networking. Networking is a crucial aspect of this technique which I'm introducing to you today. You need to find similar people who have similar problems in your network so that you can then collectively, collaboratively learn together. The best way to find is to go to Facebook, find the groups working on this subject, find their admins, join these groups, and then just watch and observe who is posting what. Watch their information. Don't start spamming them. Don't start sending them messages. Don't start adding them yet. Go daily on these groups and watch them, observe them. What are their problems? What are they talking about? What is the contextual information they're sharing? What is the particular person's background? Who is more active in this group? Who is less active in these groups? It's very important to make these people your friend. But in order to make a friend, you need to be careful on that you don't step on the wrong foot so that they don't become kind of aggravated by you. So watch, be patient, observe for a few weeks, and then start messaging these people, then start talking to these people after you have read at least a few posts by them, so that you have some contextual information about them before you start to network with them. You should also Google whatever the conferences are happening on this subject around the planet. So whatever conferences are happening in that subject around the world, you need to register with them. You don't have to pay them anything. You just have to make sure that you're part of their mailing list so that you start getting emails from them, invitations from them, from anywhere in the planet about these conferences. These conferences are phenomenal spaces for learning. So you should get in touch with organizers. You should get in touch to try to speak on this subject. Maybe not this year, maybe next year, because by next year you will already have hundreds of hours of information in your head. You've already published a lot of information about the subject. So you'll start becoming a subject specialist yourself. And maybe they want you to come and speak from your country in their conferences. You never know. Maybe they'll pay your expenses. Maybe they'll pay your flight ticket. Maybe they will pay you to become a speaker because you're already producing a lot of content. So you will become a person of influence in that subject. Now, as you network more and more, you will have to make sure that they know who are you, what are you all about, what your mission is. So your LinkedIn profile and your Facebook profile has to be complete. It should have your mission statement. It should show your Facebook group, your pages, so that they can understand why are you trying to connect with them. What is it that your goal of life is, and how does it align to their goal of life? That will allow them to definitely network with you in a better way. So make sure you're networking like crazy, but not immediately. Observe, be patient, then connect, and then collaborate. Another technique you can use is whenever you watch a video on YouTube, make sure that you put your introduction video in comment and your contact information in comment so that they can connect with you on LinkedIn and Facebook. And if they are inspired by you, you can do the same on Facebook, on LinkedIn videos, on Twitter, so that people who are the change makers know that you are an upcoming change maker. You are putting your energy in it, your time in it. So they will want to connect with you. This is a very crucial part of networking, that you use all the resources on the internet, whatever that might be, to know that you exist. I was in a conference and I was talking to someone about a particular subject. He just asks, keep on doing what you're doing and blog about it. And because of that, we will come and find you. So when you're doing something, people will come and find you. And it's very easy on the internet to do that. Watch the Google Alert function video about this particular topic, that how people can find you and how you find people. Google Alerts are one of the best tools available for finding information out there. If you have a Gmail, you can simply Google Alert, go to their website, and then set up alerts on the subject which you're interested in. For example, I have set up RehanAllahwala. So every day I get an email from Google. Wherever my name is mentioned on the planet, on the internet world, I get an email about that these are the mentions you have. I also have it related to my company. So my company names are also in alert. So I get information. Whatever happens about me in the planet, I get to know. So now, since you're researching a particular subject, be it spinal bifida, be it you're trying to make a spinal cord a rehabilitation center, so these both words should be in your alerts. You should also have spinal cord and a spinal cord recovery center, spinal cord rehabilitation center, spinal cord center, multiple names, so that you can find out whatever is happening in the planet related to your subject. So this way you will know whatever is happening every day, just in your email. Then you go out and read about these things, whatever is interesting to you, and then you LinkedIn them, Facebook these people, so that your network feed starts to change, and these people can learn from you and you learn from them. Feedback loop. So what is a feedback loop? In systems dynamics, you can search systems dynamics. One of the most important thing in learning is the feedback loop. You're watching my video. You will be watching this on YouTube or Udemy or somewhere else. You will watch the video and then you will comment that, Rehan, your voice was low, your tone was bad, your English was not proper, or your English was fantastic, your coat looked amazing, your shirt was wonderful, your hair looked nice. All these things are feedback. Whenever somebody tells me that, Rehan, your glasses look amazing or your jacket look amazing, that means that more and more people are liking this thing. Therefore, I will start doing more and more of that thing. So that is how feedback loops work. If I give you some incorrect information and you are a subject specialist, you will also comment, Rehan, you made a mistake on this and this end. Please correct yourself. So I will make another video, or I will correct this particular video, and after researching on that subject even more, that way I correct myself and become even better than before through the feedback loop. It's one of the most crucial factors of learning about the subject, and the techniques which we're using, especially the videos and the articles, are going to allow us to get more and more feedback loops. And these feedback loops are where we will be learning a lot from. So they are very important. Don't get upset from criticism if you get any. You won't get much, but still, these links which you get, the comments you get, will allow you to become better and better and better. So whatever videos you have made, maybe you're not a video person like me, so you need to write articles. You can convert your videos into articles automatically using something like repurpose.io or other tools which are available on the internet. And then you have to publish them on multiple platforms. For example, Facebook Notes, LinkedIn articles, medium.com, and blogger.com. When you publish these on multiple platforms, the chances of people discovering this content becomes more and more. When you publish it on LinkedIn, people who are on your network related to your subject on LinkedIn will start watching you, will start reading you, will make you into an influencer. Same thing, when you're publishing this on Facebook, the people in the Facebook groups will come and read this stuff, and they will know that you're an influencer or you're a researcher on this subject. They will come and they will follow you and they will help you and guide you, and the feedback loop will increase even more and more. And you want the feedback loop to become more and more. You should watch the video on the feedback loop to understand how that works. But it's very important to publish what you have learned. Unless and until you will publish what you know, people will not be able to find you, and they will not know that you're working on this subject. So you need to publish it so that people can come to you and they can challenge you and they can guide you and they can appreciate you. And that will improve the whole process of researching. Introduction video. Introduction video of your project has to explain why are you doing what you're doing? What is your life's mission? How much time a week are you going to give? And explaining basically who are you, why are you doing what you're doing is very crucial to people who will come and collaborate and network with you. Whenever you're researching, you have to give your credentials to people so they can understand how much you know about this, why are you doing, how much passion do you have to solve this problem. So that introduction video should be on your Facebook, should be on your Twitter, should be on your LinkedIn, should be on your YouTube, so that more and more people can find you. It's different people use different platforms. Some people love YouTube, some people like Facebook, some people like LinkedIn, some people like Twitter. Mostly they use two platforms. Most people don't use all the platforms. So you need to be everywhere so that people who you need to find can find you. It's very important to make this introduction video so that people can find you. And once you go through the course, you will understand more and more why is it important to be able to be discovered? Why is it important to be able to be out there so that people can discover you and you can be discovered and discover other people. Mentors. Mentors are very important. These are people you look up to, they guide you. They can also be called heroes in today's world because they could be somebody who are guiding you through their videos, through their books, through their autobiography, through their work. You don't have to know them sometimes. So anyone who is in the top 50 of the subject which you are working on can be your hero or a mentor. You need to follow them, you need to know them, you need to understand them so that you can then ask them for help. If there are live mentors, you can LinkedIn them, you can tweet them, but don't message them too much so that they get annoyed. Ask them after you've researched them at least for a few hours. And after you've researched them for a few hours, my suggestion is to make a video about them. Make a video about this person, whatever have you learned, 20 minutes of information about that person. Then send that video to that person. And why do I say 20 minutes? If you cannot speak about a person for 20 minutes, it means that you have not really researched that person a lot. So if you make a 20-minute video about them and you send it to them, the chances are they will contact you because nobody does this. Nobody contacts anyone in today's world with a 20-minute video. And all this course is about doing things out of the box. Everything I'm teaching you here is by experience, by my tips of my life. And normally these require you to be a little bit outlier, a little bit not normal. When you contact this person with their 20-minute video, or you tweet about them, and they will contact you. And then you just keep in touch with them, keep them updated once a month. What are you doing? In a 5-minute summary, maybe to all your mentors. What did you learn this month? What did you grow? How did you grow this month? What are you doing next? Who are you researching nowadays? This monthly video should go on your social media, should go to your mentors, so that they can keep an eye on you, that how are you progressing? What have you learned new? What are you planning to do now? Which conferences do you plan to attend this month? So this summary will definitely get you the best of the best mentors in your network, and they will guide you really well. So this was my technique. This was my course on learning to solve any problem in the world. You can apply the same for your business. You can apply the same for your problems. You can apply the same for buying a house, making $1 billion, anything you can think of. Whatever you wish to learn, you can apply this process on all of them. Maybe it will change 5%, but the fundamentals of learning I have explained in this course as explanatory as it is possible for me. You're still more than welcome to inbox me questions which you have. I will try to make more videos about it. I will try to explain more in the next book so that you can have a better understanding of learning. If you're not able to understand this course, maybe you don't know me much, you should go out there and watch other videos of mine, and that will allow you to understand me better and my techniques and my processes. There are other courses of mine on Udemy. You can take those courses, and then you will understand my philosophy, my processes, and you will be able to understand this process also better. Good luck to you. I wish you all the best. I wish you blessings. I would love to know what your processes are. How did you like this course? I would love to know what are the projects you're working on, and I would like to connect you with the right dots if possible. But make sure before you contact me, you have done this course completely, so that I know for sure that you understand all these basics which I have explained in this course. Thank you so much again for watching. God bless you.